Oh, look at that! Lens flare. Proper sun streaming through the... Anyway. Today, or right now, should I say, we'll talk about this spinner here. So, if you watched yesterday's video, this was the spinner that I ground sort of by hand on the grinding wheel, and kind of put it on Scotch-Brite, got a nice finish. It is kind of completely unbalanced, so you watch this. So if I let it go, yeah, so hold it horizontal, let it go, totally unbalanced, so when I spin it, I don't know if you can see that, but it wobbles a hell of a lot. So I'm going to do that again. Anyway, what I want to talk about with this is I did this because I wanted to try a couple of things. I wanted to have the ends shaped rather than just sort of vertical and horizontal and sort of the crude prototypes I've done before. I wanted to make this one a little bit better, make it a bit more contoured, which I think you'll agree it is. It's quite contoured there at the tips. Now, I was aware that it was going to be kind of slidey when I did it. Like, it was slidey initially, but the weird thing is with this, and you know, sort of with titanium in general, it gets less slidey as you use it. I don't know quite what happens to it. I'm not sure, but it's not as slidey as it was when I first did it. You know, so, but it's still slidey. So you know, like one of the things I want to be able to do is spin it on the flat like that. So you see my finger. Oh, let's get it the right way. You see my finger there going onto the flat of it? I want to be able to just spin it like that. So I want to stop it on the flat, spin it on the flat. But it's too smooth for that. It's too smooth. My finger slides off too easy, I think. You know, I'm not. So what I want to do is I want to cut some grooves in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some lines on it, cut some grooves down here. Cut some grooves down here. I might cut some grooves. I think I'll also cut some grooves on the end. So if you look on the end there, that's too slidey because I want to be able to flick it on the end like that. Stop it, flick it, stop it, flick it. And while it's not that slidey, like you could get away with just that on its own. It's not too bad. I mean, I have to change the shape slightly. I still think I want some grip on it just to test it. So we'll see how that goes. I'll draw some lines on, and then I've got like a little Dremel tool and a little disc on the end of the Dremel, and I'll cut grooves in it down the way and across the way, kind of give it a crosshatch pattern, and yeah, see how that goes. Right, so just been grinding the lines that I drew into this prototype spinner. Now, it's fairly ugly, but that's okay. I can live with that. It's a prototype. Take a look at this. Hopefully this will focus nicely for you. Pretty aggressive looking things have gone in there. So that's just on one end of one side. The other one isn't like that, and there's nothing on the other side. What I also did was on the end here, you can see I put some notches in. So this is done just using the normal. So this is done using just a Dremel tool. Now I will be honest, it's too hard to tell. I've just done a few spins with it right now, and it's a little bit too early to tell kind of what the effect is, but first impressions is not as grippy as I thought. I thought it would really add something, you know, that sort of grooving on the top really doesn't add much to it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to test it. So what I'll do is I will leave this at the stage of sort of to be decided, to sort of basically, you know, maybe in tomorrow's video I'll have something for you on this. I just need to do more testing really. I will leave you with a quote. It is by Seneca, and he said, "Fortune falls heavily on those for whom she's unexpected. The one always on the lookout easily endures."